Welcome back, dear children. This is a video on a new chapter. Yes, the next thing that we will be learning in accounting in class 11, that is ledger. On this one, we were doing just the journal and the subdivision of journal. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it because ledger is again based on journal, right? Therefore, you need to have a clear understanding of how to pass journal entries. Okay? Now, ledger. What is a ledger and why do we need the ledger? So that the answer gives, we can get the answer from the journal itself. This is the journal. We have already done entries like that. This is an entry showing cash account debit to sales. Obviously, if I tell you what was the transaction, that is why for which we have passed this entry, will you be able to tell me that? Going backwards, not from transaction passing journal entries. From journal entry, can you tell me what is the transaction? Okay, cash is coming in, we are debiting cash and we are crediting sales because we must have sold goods, correct? So cash debit to sales. This journal entry, we are debiting cash and cash we are receiving 70,000. Fine. Now, similarly, in all these transactions, I can see cash somewhere or the other, maybe sometimes debit, sometimes credit. Meaning sometimes I am receiving cash, sometimes I am paying cash, in which I credit the cash account. When we are talking about cash account, how do I know on any particular time how much cash do I have? One way is to go to the journal and start counting. Debit shows receipt of cash. And here whenever I am crediting cash, for example, here purchase to cash, showing that I am purchasing goods, right? That is why I am crediting cash here. So what do? 70 minus 12, then again plus 9, then minus 30, then minus 30. Whenever it's credit, it's minus, cash is going out. Whenever it's coming in, debit, plus. So this is one way I can find out cash balance. Or maybe we can try a smarter way out. We can have all of the entries related to cash posted in one place, meaning collected in one place, so that when I look at the cash account, I am able to tell like this is the cash balance, because we need to total the cash and check it physically, so that there is no theft, there is no misappropriation of cash. But this is one example. Same goes for all accounts. We need all the information related to one particular account in one place, and therefore we have ledger, because journal is what? The regular chronological record of all transactions one after the other. You won't even imagine the number of transactions even a small scale company has on a daily basis. Forget about large scale, big companies. They have numerous hundreds of transactions each day. Now imagine from there, if I have to find out any details of one particular account, it becomes very difficult for me. Therefore, we need to put from the journal into the ledger the related items related to one particular account. So I am just taking the cash account for a beginning. These entries are all during the month of February. February 10, 15, 16, 25th, 26th and 28th. This is the month of Feb and these are the cash related transactions and of course other transactions. Now from here to here, this is the cash account I have made. Okay. The act of doing this, meaning transferring the journal entries to the ledger, which is the principal book of entry. Okay. Journal was the original book of entry, because all transactions are recorded there first. This is the principal book where you have all the accounts: cash account, sales account, purchase account, machine account, furniture account, rent account, salary account. Any account that comes in the journal will have a place in the ledger too. ठीक है? So ये पूरा clear picture देगा ledger कि हर एक account के बारे में ये पूरा information है, and that you can see in one place. Alright? So this act of transferring entries from the journal to the ledger is called posting. What is it called? posting. Posting meaning journal से entries निकाल के and we are trying to put it in their respective account in the ledger. So when we do this, this is the format of any account that I open. Any account meaning I will name the account here. For example, this is a cash account. It will have a debit side and a credit side. Credit side, I am not saying column. Journal में debit column, credit column होता है. इधर में debit side and credit side होता है. So here if you see, here this is the mark. From here to here is the debit side. From here to here is the credit side. So we have similar columns here. We have the date column, particulars column, and this narrow column is for journal folio. Journal folio meaning page number of journal. From where we have picked up this entry. Alright. Then amount column. Fine. Same thing we have in the credit. Date, particulars, journal folio and amount. Clear about that? Now let us see how to post the entries from the journal to the ledger. Okay. So let us take this. Apart from these transactions, is one more additional information given to you. Balance of cash in hand on 1st of February is 10,000. Balance of cash in hand matlab how much cash do I have on 1st of Feb? I already have this much before I start with the transactions of February. Okay. How do I show any particular balance in an account? Cash account. It is an asset. We have done different types of accounts if you remember in journal, right? 5 different heads as per the modern approach. Assets, liabilities, income, expenditure and capital. Correct? And if you go the traditional approach, we have real, nominal and personal accounts. Right? So cash is basically an asset account and all asset accounts are real accounts. They will always be debited whenever I receive cash. Correct? Whenever I am receiving cash, I am debiting cash account. Whenever I am paying cash, I am crediting cash account. So you tell me, if I have cash 5,000, can I pay 6,000 cash to anyone? Never. Because cash, I cannot pay more than what I have. Isn't it? At the most, I can pay off 5,000. Matlab zero balance. I will have nothing with me after that. But I cannot pay anything, not even a rupee beyond 5,000 because I do not have. Right? So cash account and any asset account will always have a debit side heavier than the credit side. ठीक है? क्योंकि receipts ज़्यादा रहेगा total plus में minus that is the payment side will be lesser. Obviously, of course, it can be equal also. Fine? So any balance of cash will be shown on the debit side. And this balance means that from January, the month of January, whatever spending and receipts I had, 10,000 bach gaya. So I have still 10,000 with me on 1st of Feb. So the date is 1st. I can, since this is all the entries of Feb, I write Feb here and I write 1st here. I will write here by balance, to balance brought down. Because this is the debit side and the same thing we write, 2 is for the credit part of it. So here I am showing that this is the balance on 1st of Feb and how much is it? 10,000. So in the amount column I will write 10,000. This means what? On 1st of Feb cash I have 10,000. Clear? This is how we show any opening balance on the debit side. We will see when we do credit accounts also. Right now this is done. Now let us start with the entries. 10th of Feb I can see cash account debit 70,000. 2 sales 70,000. So now you are seeing that cash is coming in. So I am debiting. So debit हो रहा account तो debit side में आना चाहिए. Alright? And debiting cash account, so I should show on the debit side of cash account that I have received 70,000. And why have I received 70,000 on 10th? Because I have made sales. So which account am I crediting? To sales account. This is what is particular columns for. Which is the corresponding debit or credit account we have to write here. And the amount I write here 70,000. Clear? So abhi tak ka kya situation hai? I had 10,000 in the beginning. I received another 70,000. So this shows that I have right now on 10th of Feb 80,000 with me. Are you getting this? This children, ledger is very important because later on it's all journal ledger throughout an account, right? So you should be knowing very thoroughly how to prepare an account. Most of the children get confused between debit maega, credit maega. The answer is very simple. If in the journal you are debiting the account, how will it come in the credit? Right? Debit in account ka, so debit side maega. Yes or no? Right. So here, that is how you post the entry. Simple. Very simple. What about the next? 15th. Purchases account debit हो रहा है and we are crediting cash. We are crediting cash. To cash means credit. So on which side of the account should I show? Debit or credit? Credit side. Wonderful, because I am crediting cash. So what will I write here? In the date column I will write 15th. This is also Feb. Right? And I am crediting this account. So which account am I debiting? Purchases. So I will write by purchases. This is showing which account am I debiting. By purchases account. Because of that, my cash is going out how much? 12,000. Correct? So 12,000 cash is gone because I have purchased goods. So my ledger completely shows me how much amount is coming in or going out and why also. Why is answered by looking at the particulars one. Okay, so far so good. Now, third, 16th of Feb, we are seeing cash account is being debited 9,000. Also discount allowed 1,000. To Harish 10,000. What would have been the transaction? Come on, tell me. We are crediting Harish, we are debiting cash, we are receiving cash, we are allowing a discount, and this Harish is credited 10,000 because he owed us 10,000. So transaction is Hari paid us 9,000 in full settlement of his account of 10,000. Right? So that transaction. Now how do I show it in the cash account? Cash is being debited. So on which side? Yes, debit side. What do I write there? To what? Which account? There are two other accounts here in the transaction. Right? But discount allowed is also being debited. Cash is also being debited. So can I write here to discount allowed? No, because that is not being the account being credited. Which account is being credited here? Harish. So I will write here to Harish's account. And amount will be how much? Will it be 10? Will it be 9? Will it be 10? 1,000? How much? Again, because this is a compound entry, many people get stuck here. कौन सा amount होगा? Most people, go wrong here. To Harish 10,000, to Harish 10,000 लिख देंगे. But you have to understand that you are not making Harish account here. Are you? You are making which account? Cash account. You just have to see cash कितना आ रहा है, cash कितना जा रहा है. That has to be entered in the debit and credit columns. Correct? So cash account is being debited with how much? 9,000. So I am receiving only 9,000. So put only 9,000. Am I receiving 10,000? No, because there was a discount of 1,000. Fine. So posting of compound entries should be also understood. Whatever amount you are debiting to this particular account, that will only reflect here. And whichever account correspondingly you are crediting will come here. Alright? Then, machinery. Debit to cash, meaning we are purchasing machinery. To cash meaning crediting cash, 30,000 on 25th. Buy machinery. So since we have purchased machinery, 30,000 cash gone. Simple. Bank account debit to cash. Okay, now cash is being deposited into bank. Right? So my bank balance is increasing, fine. What is happening to my cash balance? It is reducing. Credit side, I will write here by bank. How much? 20,000. Correct? So this shows that I have deposited 20,000 into the bank account. Fine. Last one says cash account debit to commission. to commission. I am crediting commission and debiting cash. Debiting cash, debit side. Alright. So 28. I write here to commission. 7,000. This is what I have received. Fine. So all that I am receiving I am putting here. All that I am paying I am putting here. Fine. So क्या होगा? At the end of February, that is 28th February, last day of the month, assuming this is not a leap year, right? 28th February, I need to close my account. Every month I am suppose closing the account. So here I need to find out how much cash is left with me, right? And how do I find that out? Whatever I have received is written here. Only I have received 10,000, 70,000, 9,000, 7,000. So how much is that totaling to? 16, 17 and 10. So 96,000. Okay? 96,000 is what I have received in all. Because there was 10,000 at the beginning, then I sold goods, then Harish paid me, and I received commission. Done? Understood? Then how much have I paid? Here it is 1242 and 62. So here your payments are coming to 62,000. Out of 96,000, you have paid off 62,000. 96 and gone 62. So this is 34,000 left. Alright. So now 34,000 is left with you. How do I show that? There's no transaction, right? I am just closing my cash account and balancing it. Okay. Till now, what have we done? We have posted the entries. This is called posting. Once I am done with the posting for the month, I will have to close the account by balancing it. Balancing samajhte? You've seen the balance, being balanced. When you go to the vegetable market, yes, the weight is put on one hand and suppose you are buying apples. So your apples will be put on the other, right? The beam balance, and this should be equal, the beam, right? So the same thing we are doing in accounts, ledger. This side is 96, this side is 62. Is it equal? No, it is not equal. So which side is lesser? 62. So जहाँ कम है वहाँ ज़्यादा डालेंगे ना, right? So here, how much more should I put on this side? I should put 34,000 here to make this side also equal to 96,000. Now both sides total are 96,000. Just check this. So only into 96, right? But ये 34 यहाँ डाल देने से कैसे होगा? What is the meaning of this 34,000? This 34,000 means that 34,000 is still left with me because I have not paid as much I have received. If I would have paid 96,000, I would have zero balance. Both sides would have been equal. 96, 96. Received, paid. Right? Since I have not paid, this 34 is still left with me. The way I have showed balance brought down here from the previous month, I will take this balance to March. Yes? During the month of Feb, I have, end of the month of Feb, we have 34,000 in hand. Ki kab use hoga? March, next month. So March 1st, I will have how much? 34,000. So that is why I am carrying forward this 34,000 to the month of March. On the last date of this month, by balance carried down or carried forward, both are okay. This is also brought down or brought forward. We can use both here. Alright. So that's how we balance the account and close it. Okay. This is called the account total. We draw two lines to show that this is the end of the account. This is the balancing figure. Okay. This 34,000 is called the balancing figure. This shows, if this is on the credit side, no? This shows that the debit was more and credit was less. So the balancing figure has come on the credit side. Are you getting it? Therefore, when I start in the next month, the ledger, on 1st of March, I will have here 1st March to balance brought down 34,000. Correct? That shows meaning 34,000 is the amount I have in hand cash, 34,000. That is how it keeps continuing. Alright. So what all have we done here? We started with opening balance here, debit side, because this is an asset account. It will always have a debit balance. Then we posted each and every entry here. If it is debited in journal, it comes on the debit side. If it is credited in journal, it will come on the credit side. The corresponding debit or credit account we will write here. Every time we write here, we write 2 because this shows which account is being credited. Every time we write here by, meaning this is the account being debited because cash is being credited, right? Amount relating to the account only will come here, fine? And then we will find the total, fine? When we find the total, whichever side is less, we put the balancing figure there and we write it by balance carried down. Here. This is the concept of ledger posting from journal ledger. Easy? Absolutely easy. Now what about the other accounts? Will we not make other accounts? Yes, we will make other accounts. Let us see. For example, see, cash I have all put. So all cash transactions are already posted. Fine. Here we are left with sales account. So sales का भी तो अलग account बनेगा to show how much income I have. Suppose I have no other information. Okay. So I am just posting. This is the debit side. This is the credit side. All accounts will have the same thing. It will never be credit and debit. Okay. Debit side, credit side. Debit on the left, credit on the right. So here you tell me. Come on. Let me see. 2 sales account we are writing. Meaning, am I debiting sales or crediting sales? Crediting sales. So which side? Debit side or credit side? Credit side. How much? 70. What do I write? Which is the debit account, corresponding debit by cash. 70,000. What is the meaning of this? If anyone sees this account, he will come to know that sales happened. How much? 70,000. And of course the date column, I just skipped to do that. So it is on 10th that it happened. Right? So 10th of Feb, sales were made of 70,000 and we received cash. Okay? That's how you make the sales account. Of course, if I give you more transaction on sale, you will put them all there, here, and then you will try to balance it, isn't it? Right now, if I tell you this is the only transaction that happened during the month of Feb, only sale transaction that has happened. So, what will you do? How will you close the account? I told you, closing meaning totaling first. So, let us total. Total करने के लिए क्या amount है? So, this side total is how much? 70,000. What about this side? There is nothing here, meaning 0 here, right? Therefore, the balancing figure will be put on this side because this side is less. So, I put 70,000 here. So, this side total also becomes 70,000. We have balanced it. What do I write here? That is 28th of Feb, the closing date. To balance carried down. Correct? So, we have closed sales account also. So, this is showing that in the entire month of Feb, this is the only sales that we made. Fine. Same thing we have to do with all the accounts. If I make purchase account, see here. Purchase account. Okay? Then, this is the debit side. This is the credit side. I'm just focusing on the amount right now. Dates you can easily post, right? Purchase account is being debited. So on the debit side it will come as 2, the corresponding account was cash, so 12,000. Correct? Purchase, debit side, corresponding account, credit account is cash, so it comes here. Then next one I open is discount allowed. Discount allowed. Now you tell me how to post it. It's a compound entry. Be very careful with that. Discount account is being debited. Fine. So there is no question, there is no doubt that it will come on debit or credit. Fine. So 1,000 will definitely come on the debit side amount. What do I write? The corresponding credit account. How much is it? Which account is it? To Harish. Right. So to Harish, I write it. To Harish, 1,000. So my discount account shows कि हाँ हरीश को 1,000 discount दिया है. Correct? Please do not write 10,000 here. Then if I open machinery account, okay, you tell me, am I debiting or crediting it? Debiting it. Corresponding credit, cash. How much? 30. So on the debit side, to cash, 30,000. Fine? So whichever account you are making, how do I close machinery account? Come on, tell me. Machinery account showing a debit, nothing on the credit, so balancing figure comes here. I total this here, 30,000, and here it is by balance carried down. Fine. So we take forward these balances to the next month, next year, next period, whatever. Here. So this is how we post from the journal to the ledger, post, total, balance, and that's it. Here. Enjoyed it? So ledger, please practice more sums. Okay, and in my next video I'll show you how to post from the different books of journal, that is subsidiary books, purchase book, sales book, all those postings we will discuss. Clear? Okay. Thank you so much for watching.